Welcome. Hey, welcome to day 2 of Reduce Your Stress, Anxiety, and Worry and Overwhelm. I'm so delighted you're here. Thanks for coming back to day number 2. We're sitting here in the specific chiropractic office. And the reason why we're here in a different setting than my home kitchen is because we're having a wonderful breathwork journey in about an hour and a half. So people have the invitation to come live, and you can join us on the same link that you joined us on when you came in today. So feel free to join us. I'd like you just to tap in, think about the exercises that you learned yesterday. All the exercises, we're going to review them, but take a moment and think about what would it be like. How would you feel if you had reduced your stress, released your stress, your overwhelm, and your anxiety? What would that be like? Maybe close your eyes, tap into what that would feel like. Don't you love it? Nice place to be, right? I'm wondering, have you ever had a day where everything went right and you were blissfully, peacefully moving through life, really feeling joyful and happy? Get that feeling inside of you. So if you released your stress, your overwhelm, and your anxiety, how do you think you would open space in your body? What would you open space for? Would you find that you'd have more joyful and happy days? It's about opening the space. We have to open up space inside our bodies because when we're stressed, we're overwhelmed, we're worried, we're anxious, we close down. And we need to open up to the joy, the tranquility of it all. And today, we're going to review the exercises that we did from yesterday, and then it's going to be fun because we're going to go over some supplements, some foods that you can really use to keep your body super balanced. And we have to move those stressed, anxious, overwhelmed feelings. We need to move them out of our bodies. And that's when you can really live a happy and healthy life. Because the truth is, hey, let's face it, life's too short to be stressed, overwhelmed, and anxious, right? You deserve to feel joyous. So take that in for a minute. Say, I deserve to feel joyous. Feel it in your body. Okay? Feels good, right? The truth is, when we move through life at an elevated, happy space, your life is just going to flow. And that's what we're working on today. So the effects of these exercises that you learned yesterday, they're cumulative. And my hope for you is that you use them long after the play shop. So let's take a quick minute. We're going to review the survival steps that we went through yesterday. The first was central channel breathing. So it's just getting in this channel with your breath, breathing up and down this channel. So do it with me now. Breathe down the front of your body. You got that? Down to your feet and then up. And bring it up slowly and mindfully from the bottom of your feet to the top of your head. And then bring that breath inside of you. Keep it flowing slowly from the top of your head to the bottom of your feet. Feel it. Feel that breath moving through your body. And then the next exercise, we took our finger, doesn't matter, your middle, your index finger, whichever one you want, and you place it between your nose and your lip. We learned yesterday that this acupressure point, it clears all those crazy thoughts that are going in your head. Anybody out there that has a lot of thoughts running in their head? Well, this will clear it. Put your finger there. And today we're going to add a mantra to it. So breathe in the central channel and say, life loves me. Stay with it. Life loves me. And feel the breath moving from the top of your head to the bottoms of your feet. Breathing in. Feel the pulse in that spot. Great job. Move your hands down to your sides. Feel into your feet. Let your feet get heavy. Relax. Let go. Let your hands get heavy. Just feel it. And now bring your attention to your heart. Feel the love in your heart. Feel totally connected to your body. Sit and listen. Tap into your body. Tap into your great health. What would it feel like? Feel it in your body. And speaking of tapping, yesterday we learned to tap our bodies. So open your eyes and bring yourself to your tapping. Tap your body. We're going through this pretty quickly because we have a lot of things to cover today. Just tap your body. Yeah, that's it. That's it. Yeah. Get your metabolism going. Get your body in alignment and breathe with this. Get in alignment with the energy of the world. Beautiful, beautiful. Just tap. And you can tap the girls if you want a little bit. We learned that yesterday as well. And then bend your elbows and go into the radiant circuit exercise where you're bringing your hands up above, keeping your elbows in close and bringing your palms forward. Just open up your circuits, the energy, the universe circuits. Bring love to your heart. Breathe into it. Awesome, awesome. And the last stress relieving experience was we grabbed the pinky and the ring finger, just like this, and we placed it below our belly. And breathe. Do some more central channel breathing. This will take away the feeling of trying too hard and fearing in life. Fears get us so stuck. So breathe into that. When you combine all of these exercises together, you feel peaceful. So feel into that. What is it? What's the feeling you really want for your life? Feel into it. I'd like you to consider that there are stresses in the world. There are worries and overwhelm, but you might be contributing to this because you have a perception that that overwhelm is worse than it really is. So breathe into that feeling, breathe into the thought, and ask yourself, could the stress, overwhelm, and worry be blocking what you really want for your life? Is that the reason why maybe you can't move forward and you feel so stressed? Get a little more calm, a little more centered. Keep your fingers like this. Great job. Yeah, that's it. Breathe, breathe. There you go. You've got it. And then take your hands and just shake them out. Notice. Maybe close your eyes and notice, where are your stress levels now? You feeling a little bit better? Beautiful, beautiful. Okay. Keep breathing. Keep breathing. Breathe into the central channel. I just had to check my text because some people were giving me messages. We have some stragglers, but the good news is they're going to get this piece. They're going to get the piece where you're going to learn what are the foods, the supplements that I recommend to keep your body balanced, especially when you're in midlife. Our hormones, they can go a little wonky in midlife. So now we're going to learn about it. And everybody asks me, because I'm a nutritionist, what are the best foods to reduce my stress and stay healthy? So eating whole real foods, that's a great start. And the best thing to do for healthy emotions is to balance your blood sugar. I thought it was about a food, right? You're probably wondering, Catherine, isn't there one or two really good foods? Well, we're going to get to that later. But right now, I want to talk about blood sugar, because if your blood sugar isn't balanced, your gut is your second brain. And when your sugars aren't balanced, because your gut has so many more nerves than your head, your nervous system goes out of whack. Yesterday, we talked a lot about your nervous system and how we have to calm the nervous system. So blood sugar is a great way to do that. Controlling your blood sugar, it is really the key to maintaining the inflammation in your body. Inflammation is the leading cause of disease. Okay, you guys following? So inflammation, it can change your moods. When your gut is imbalanced, it can change your moods like that, really in a red hot minute. Yep. Because like I said, your gut is your second brain. Or actually, I think sometimes it's your first brain. And it really, when that's balanced, you feel so much better. So take a deep breath and believe that the gut brain connection is real. Yep. It can cause your brain to go a little insane, especially as a midlife woman. So you can balance your blood sugars. Yeah, you can really do this. And the way you do it is you consume high fiber, unrefined foods. You eat foods like high quality protein, things like fish, organic meats, eggs, nuts, seeds, and hey, my favorite, pile on the organic veggies and really eat only anti-inflammatory fats, things like unsaturated olive oil, coconut oil, flax oil, hemp oil, and shea oil, okay? Really can make a big difference. So fat, it keeps you satiated. That just means it keeps you full and it keeps all your joints lubricated. It makes you feel really good. So balancing your blood sugar is about eating whole, real foods. And I like to have my clients eat protein, fat, and fiber at every single meal. So what would that look like? Really getting, like, say, maybe some protein, some chicken, some fish. For those of you that are very vegetarians, maybe some nuts, some beans. And then on another piece of your plate, half of the plate with vegetables, just green leafy vegetables, whatever vegetables you can, that you love, put on half the plate. And then on that other fourth of your plate, I love to put some kind of a carbohydrate, but not necessarily like a rice, or definitely not like a fried potato. No, you wouldn't want that. That'll just really spike your blood sugars. So what you really want in that space is something maybe like a sweet potato, some good brown rice, and you can flavor that and get it really flavored and get feeling good. And eating this ratio, this combination, is going to balance your blood sugars. And some of us, there's so much controversy about it out there, but a lot of people think that we really need to eat in different ways. So looking at your blood sugars, that's the best way to eat. Because if you go online, you're going to find 7,000 or maybe a million different ways to eat. And eating right for your body is actually the right thing to do. Everyone is biologically individual. So what works for you may not work for your neighbor, and vice versa. You have to experiment with your body and really see what works for you. And we do that in my Eat Your Way to Healthy program. So the next thing that is so important, first was balance your blood sugars. Getting those blood sugars balanced is such an important thing. But one thing I do every single day that I think is probably one of the most important, this is full of water. I think drinking a glass of water is so incredibly important to lower your stress. If you're not hydrated, speaking of hydration, I'm just going to take a little drink. But if you're not hydrated, your body is 95% water. Or some people say a little bit less, but I think your body is really made of water and energy. So if you don't have enough water to move that energy in your body, you're not going to flow with life. You really, really want to drink enough water. My rule of thumb is half of your body weight in ounces every single day. So say you weigh 100 pounds. For most of you, that would be underweight, right? But say you weighed 100 pounds, okay? Then you would drink 50 ounces of water every single day. And making sure you get the water, it just helps everything in your body run like a well-oiled machine. And I love to walk and take brisk walks every day, just for a few minutes. What that does is it gets your endocrine system and your endorphins, those feel-good hormones in your body, gets them moving. And it really eases your stress. Okay? So the next thing that I think is so incredibly important is to eat green leafy veggies. So I'm just going to check this because someone is trying to log in. Oh, it says I have another meeting in progress. So I'm wondering if some of you didn't get into this, please watch the replay because sometimes that happens with Zoom and I don't really know what's going on. So glad I checked that. So green leafy veggies, oh my gosh, they have so much magnesium in them. They are going to help you rev your system up and keep your body going. And some people don't like green leafy veggies, okay? So how do you get those in and make your body feel really good and still enjoy your food? Because I always recommend to savor your food and savor your life. So the more you chew and taste your food, the better you're going to feel. But if the food doesn't taste good, well, you're not going to want to eat it, right? So what I recommend is putting herbs in your salads, like cilantro, maybe some parsley, just herbs, lots and lots of flavor. We'll make those with some olive oil and some good vinegars. It's going to be really, really yummy. And add some sweet potato to it and maybe some nuts. That'll make your body feel really delicious. And then the next thing that I highly recommend for getting your moods in check are avocados. And actually, you can make salad dressing out of avocados. There's so many vitamins, so many nutrients in the avocados. When your body is balanced with vitamins and nutrients, your stress levels go down because your body says, oh, your brain says, oh, wow, thank you. Thank you for taking care of me. And it's super cool. This boosts your moods, and avocados, they have vitamin E and a lot of fat. So it's going to keep you satiated and keep you feeling good. The next food that's really great for your stress levels are nuts. Things like cashews, pumpkin seeds, sunflower seeds. So these have a lot of zinc in them, and it's been shown to lower depression levels, anxiety, and they're high in protein. So the beautiful thing is you're getting your protein and it keeps you full longer. The next thing, I love tea. There are so many healing teas out there that are phenomenal. Healing teas that are going to keep you rolling with life. But one of my favorites to reduce your anxiety is chamomile. Chamomile tea, especially when you eat it before bedtime, it aids in better sleep. It reduces your stress. And my second favorite for stress is Tulsi tea. And I'm going to write all this down for you. So you don't have to take notes, but Tulsi tea is holy basil and it really will reduce your stress levels. The next is eat oatmeal. It's high in complex carbohydrates, so it releases serotonin in your brain. Serotonin, it's that feel-good chemical in your body. And then you can eat more garlic. I know, but garlic helps your immune system. So when your immune system's working better, your mood improves. Broccoli is also phenomenal for you. It's loaded with folic acid, and that's been directly linked with stress reduction. So more folic acid, better stress reduction. And the last is salmon. Salmon's loaded with omega-3s, and they help your brain function. When you improve your brain function, hey, that's when you can reduce your stress. Makes sense, right? So let's go over the supplements. There are some supplements called adaptogenic supplements. They just help your body adapt. They're Indian herbs, Indian from people from India. Rhodiola is fabulous. Tulsi, you can do, we talked about the Tulsi tea, but you can do the holy basil in a supplement. Next is ashwagandha. That one is fabulous, just to keep you calm and balanced. It balances your hormones. Vitamin C is really good too, but unfortunately, a lot of the vitamin C's out there, what happens is the vitamin C's, they're made with ascorbic acid and they're synthetic. So you want to get something like with a lot of vitamin C in it. Maybe camu camu, try that. You can get it in a pill form or you can get it in a powder. You can also try cranberry juice, and that's really good for your liver as well. Magnesium is fabulous to just keep everything calm. And we need magnesium to calm our nerves and calm our bodies. More omega-3s. I like to get mine with chia and flax seeds. There's something called phosphatidylserine. It just calms you down. And like I said, I'm going to make you a little sheet with all of this on it and the links on it. So you'll have that just to really reduce your stress. But what phosphatidylserine does, it reduces the ACTH. That's the pituitary hormone that orders your adrenals to release cortisol when you're under stress. And then you end up with less circulating cortisol and you calm down. So I thought I needed bioidentical hormones, the bioidentical hormones that you get from a bioidentical doctor. But what I realized was I really needed to balance my neurotransmitters with amino acids. Amino acids are proteins. So I started taking more 5-HTP, GABA, L-theanine, and some other really good amino acids. And what happened was I started feeling better and it was really awesome. So the water, I was, like I said yesterday, I was doing everything right and I still wasn't feeling better. So I don't have time to go into all the specifics of the amino acids, but if you would like to learn more about them and have a quick little private consultation with me, please reach out because I'm going to be offering more classes like this often from now until the end of December. And just so you can learn about yourself, learn about you, and what you need to run the best to reduce your stress, your overwhelm, your anxiety, but more importantly, to really feel good. So what I'm going to leave you with, and the little play work assignment from this play shop is, I'd like you to really think about, how do I want to feel? How do I want to feel in every single moment of the day? Think about that. Practice the breath work. I'm going to get you a list of all of the different things I'm recommending, and you can use that to go out and order the products. I'm going to give you the Amazon links and play with them. But I highly recommend you do a little private consult with me. So reach out to Catherine at catherinechess.com, and we'll go through what you need. Like I said, everyone is biologically individual. And so what works for you might not work for your best friend, and vice versa. So you really need to see what works for you, and I can help you with that. And it's a lot of listening to your body. So that's what we learned yesterday. So please think about how you want to feel and join me tomorrow. Tomorrow, we are going to learn my number one, I saved it for last, favorite technique to reduce your stress, overwhelm, and anxiety. So make sure you're in with us and join us tomorrow. You're going to get a reminder. It's the exact same link at 5:30 tomorrow. And please, 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 if you're on this call, join us for breath work tonight. Breath work, it's going to be an hour-long breath work journey. You're going to love it. It's all about to bring you out of fear, anxiety, stress, overwhelm, and get you feeling really relaxed and balanced. So, or if you miss this, if you're watching this on the replay, what you can do is you can reach out and I'll give you a link for the breath work. And I offer 2 free classes a month. So join me for breath work and get those nerves calm, relaxed, and comfortable. Thank you for joining me. And I so look forward to seeing you soon. Let's reduce our stress, get all the anxiety, overwhelm out of our bodies so we can feel good. I'll see you tomorrow.